Here with Independence wide receiver Cyrus Goodson. And first of all, Cyrus, season's right around the corner. We talked earlier about your quarterback, Logan Phalin. Talk about his progression, where you're at right now.
Earlier in the year, November actually, is when we started coming to the field. And he was like a decent quarterback then. He could throw the ball real far, but now he went through like a phase where he couldn't throw a short pass, but now we got all the passes down.
Is that something you guys really worked on? I know you came up here on just about every day probably during the summer. Short passing game, something you guys really focused on?
Yeah, we always knew he could throw far, and I always knew I could run and go get the ball far. But the focus was just me catching the ball and him throwing short, complete passes.
You got yourself, you got Judah Price, you got Trey Bowers. All you guys averaged over 20 yards per catch.
Yeah.
Is that something you can do again this year?
Yeah. It was really last year just like, throw the ball and we'll run under it and get it. And I think we can do the same thing this year.
Is it going to be a lot of that? Obviously, you've got a running back that's pretty good here, and he's going to get his carries. But is running under the ball, or are there going to be more short timing, precision type things, short passing game type things?
I think we'll pass more this year, just because last year we saw sophomores and we didn't have really that much experience. But now that we got all that experience under us now, I think we'll throw the ball a lot more.
Do you feel like you're a guy that can go up and win any jump ball that you have to be in? I mean, is that a strong point, or is it something else about your game?
Yeah, I think with my height and my ability to jump so high, I think that I probably should win every jump ball situation. It's probably one of my strong points.
Are you guys three different type receivers?
Yes.
Well, I'll just ask you to give me a strong point of each of those guys, Judah and...
Well, Judah, he's real fast, little short, fast dude. He runs about 4.5. So Judah, just tell him to run a go. He'd throw it up to him. Trey's also really fast. So them two are kind of similar. It's kind of just run and throw it. But me, I'm not like the fastest. I'm tall, jump and go get it. But I think we're all kind of similar in that aspect of going and getting it, but I think they're more of deep threats.
Do you think the receiver corps is just maybe a little bit better than people still understand, even though you had pretty good numbers last year? Like I said, each of you is over 20 yards of reception. I don't know if I've ever seen that from three different receivers on a team, but at least on this level. Do you feel like you guys still maybe slept on a little bit just because of the other?
Yes, because we got, Cyrus Goodson, that's my brother. So he's the running back. And everybody looks at him like whenever we play somebody, their defense is, just stop him and they'll win. But I think if we implement the receivers more, I think we'll win a lot more games.
All right, Cyrus, I appreciate the time, man. Thank you.
Thank you.